Hi, and welcome to January 2020. This month, we are talking about how to set a 2020 vision for your post-divorce life. This first week, we're going to be discussing how to set the intention for the person you want to be during your divorce. This may seem to be a little bit off topic, but in order to get the best outcome at the end of your case, you need to start laying the foundation at the beginning of your case. The first thing you really need to think about is how do you want to show up during your divorce? What kind of person do you want to be? And I'm going to tell you a little story from my own personal experience to illustrate this. I recently had a case that was particularly difficult from both sides, and every time I showed up to court on this case, I felt like I was not showing up as my best self. I was being difficult and argumentative and sometimes even petty. And it was really bringing out the worst in me. And the other attorney finally called me out on it. And I really had to check myself and step back and look at my own actions and how I was behaving and think about how that was affecting my client. And think about how I wanted to show up in court for this person to get the best outcome for him. And after I did that, it really improved the case itself, and I believe helped get a better outcome in the case for my client. When you're going through your divorce, it will bring out the worst in you. It brings out the worst in everyone. It draws up a lot of negative emotions, bitterness, sadness, anger, overwhelm, desperation, fear, and that's all normal. And the best way to deal with those is to step back and look at yourself and decide how you want to be, and then look at the things that you have to do, the actions and the behaviors that you have to take to become that person. For example, people often lash out in anger at their former partner, text message, in person, email. And that's a time where if you think ahead of time, how do you want to respond when the other party pushes your button, says something that makes you angry? If you think about it ahead of time, you'll respond better, and that'll lead to a better outcome for you. And the way that that's going to affect your entire case is you're going to behave in the way that's going to get the outcome that you want. It will also improve your mindset. If you think more positively and behave more positively, it will create a better outcome for you. Most of my clients who get the outcome that they want in a case, or at least a positive outcome, it's because of their mindset. They set themselves up for success by thinking positively, behaving positively, and setting a reasonable mindset to get a reasonable outcome. If you do all of these things, set your intentions, set your mindset, and focus on a positive outcome, it really will improve the overall outcome of your case and will set you up for success, not just during your divorce or immediately after, but 5 years down the road and 10 years down the road. So we're really hopeful that you guys will take all of these tips and apply them to your life to improve your whole case and your whole life. If this is something you're interested in learning more about, please give us a call, set up a time to come in. I'd be happy to talk to you about this. If you don't live in our area, that's fine. Send me a direct message, send me an email. I'd be happy to chat with you about this, because we really hope to help not just the people in our area, but people across the country. So thanks for listening, and please be sure to tune in next week for our next installment of Setting a 2020 Vision for Your Post-Divorce Life.